Okay, let's unpack this. Today we're taking a deep dive into understanding guinea pig health and care. We've got some great insights, really, from the veterinary world. Perfect if you've just welcomed one of these little fluff balls home, or maybe you're starting out in vet med.
Exactly. And our mission here is, to cut through the jargon, grab the really important stuff, and make it clear how to keep your cavie happy and healthy. Think of it as your friendly guide, straight from the experts, but simplified. Maybe even a few aha moments along the way.
Right. So where do you even start with keeping them healthy? It sounds like it begins with just watching them.
It really does. And the absolute key thing to get your head around first is that they are prey animals.
Okay. So they hide things.
Masters at it. Absolute pros at hiding when they're feeling off. So by the time you notice something obvious, the problem might actually be quite advanced.
That makes sense. So those daily checks people talk about are more than just a quick look. They're like, detective work.
Totally. Every single day. What are you looking for? Quick, once over, bright, open eyes, nose clean, no drips, mouth okay.
Check the ears too, right?
Yep. Gently lift the flaps. Feel their coat should be clean, no bald spots, no weird lumps or tangles. Long-haired ones need a daily brush. Shorter coats, maybe once or twice a week.
And the less glamorous end.
You got to check. The back end needs to be clean and dry. Seriously, check for any stuck bits. Feet 2 nails okay? No sores? Are they moving normally, not limping?
But you said they hide things, so it's more than just the physical check.
Oh, much more. It's about knowing their normal behavior. Are they active, like usual? Eating well? Popcorning? Talking? Any little change, even just being a bit quieter, can be the first sign something's wrong.
Okay, so know your pig, but because they hide illness, we need to know the big red flags, the things that might eventually show up.
Definitely. Eating less or stopping eating completely, that's a huge one. A major emergency for a guinea pig.
Why is it such an emergency for them?
Their gut system is really sensitive and needs constant movement. If it stops, it can shut down GI stasis. Very serious, very fast.
Got it. What else? Signs of pain?
Yeah, like grinding their teeth loudly.
Yeah.
Not that happy little chatters, but loud grinding. Hunching over, not wanting to be touched or move.
Any other big warnings?
Big weight loss or even sudden gain sometimes. Finding any new lumps or swellings. Changes in breathing if it's fast, noisy, heavy, or they're sneezing a lot.
And struggling to breathe is code red, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Open mouth breathing is an immediate vet visit. Could be
Oh.
respiratory distress, could be heat stroke, which is often fatal.
Wow. Okay. Other signs to watch for?
Things like diarrhea, or if they seem to be straining to poop, drinking way more or peeing way more, just general lack of energy, being listless.
What about skin stuff?
Yeah, skin issues are common. Rashes, flaky skin, hair loss, lots of itching, could be mites, could be ringworm.
Ringworm, like the kind people get.
Yep, same fungus. It's zoonotic, meaning it can pass to humans, so good hand washing is key if you suspect it.
Okay, good tip. Any other visible signs? Limping, obviously. no?
Limping, yeah. Any bleeding, of course. Wounds that aren't healing. Eye issues, runny eyes, red eyes, thick discharge. Or if you can actually see their front teeth look way too long.
Let's talk about those common problems. You mentioned skin issues. What else frequently pops up?
Breathing problems, definitely. Pneumonia is a risk. And again, heat stroke, they overheat so easily. Keeping them cool, especially in summer, is vital.
Lumps always worry people.
They do. But it's not always cancer. Abscesses, which are like pockets of pus from infection, are pretty common, even warts. But any new lump, or one that's changing, needs a vet check. Best to feel for them when you're stroking your pig.
And teeth. You mentioned overgrown front teeth, but it's more than that, isn't it?
Oh, massively. Dental disease is incredibly common. Their teeth, all of them, not just the front ones, grow continuously throughout their life.
Like rabbits.
Exactly. And this is why hay is so important. It's not just food. It's what naturally wears down their teeth as they chew constantly.
So if they don't get enough hay,
Problems start. Especially if the diet is high in pellets or those sugary muesli mixes, the back teeth can overgrow, form sharp spikes, cause pain, drooling, difficulty eating. It's a major welfare issue.
and this links to something critical you mentioned earlier, antibiotics.
Yes, absolutely crucial point. Some antibiotics that are perfectly safe for cats or dogs are fatal to guinea pigs
Why?
because they wipe out the good bacteria in their very sensitive gut. This allows dangerous bacteria to take over, leading to severe, often deadly diarrhea. Only ever use meds prescribed specifically by a vet who knows guinea pigs.
That's so important to stress. Okay, gut issues. We touched on GI stasis and diarrhea being emergencies. Anything else?
Ear infections can happen, sometimes causing a head tilt. Eye problems need quick action to prevent vision loss. Urinary stones can occur too. Look for straining to wee or blood in the urine. Seizures are thankfully rare, but obviously serious.
Wow, quite a list. So how do we try and prevent all this? Prevention is better than cure, right?
Absolutely. Diet is number one. Hay, hay, hay.
Yeah.
Unlimited access to good quality grass hay. Timothy hay is usually recommended.
Not just for teeth, but for their gut, too.
Exactly. Keeps everything moving. And then vitamin C. They can't make their own, like humans.
So how do we give it those water drops?
Actually, no. Vitamin C degrades quickly in water and light, and it can make the water taste funny, so they might not drink enough. The best way is usually a quarter of a plain human vitamin C tablet crushed onto their favorite bit of veg daily.
Okay, good to know. And veggies.
Definitely. Vitamin C-rich ones like bell peppers, parsley, maybe a bit of broccoli. But avoid too much sugary fruit or those colorful muesli mixes. They encourage selective feeding and don't wear teeth down properly. Pellets should be plain, high fiber, and limited.
What about their home?
Size matters, but the floor is crucial. Never wire floors. They cause foot sores, Bumblefoot. Use deep hay, paper-based bedding, or maybe fleece liners over something absorbent. Provide hidey houses. Remember, prey animals need to feel secure. Keep them ideally between about 20 to 22 degrees Celsius. They really struggle above 26°C. Bring outdoor pigs inside in winter cold snaps, too. Good ventilation is important, but no drafts.
And friends. Can they live alone?
They really shouldn't. They're highly social. Keeping one alone causes stress and boredom. They need at least one other guinea pig companion.
But not rabbits, right?
Definitely not rabbits.
Yeah.
Rabbits can carry bacteria, bordetella, that's often fatal to guinea pigs. Plus, rabbits can easily injure them, even accidentally, with their strong back legs. And they often bully them.
Okay. Anything else for prevention? Keep their minds busy?
Yes, enrichment is key. Tunnels, cardboard boxes, safe wooden chew toys. Scatter feeding their pellets or veggies encourages foraging. Rotate the toys to keep things interesting.
So, wrapping this up, looking after a guinea pig, whether you're new to it or learning about them medically, it's really about understanding their specific needs and being observant.
Exactly. Being informed helps you spot those subtle signs they try so hard to hide. You become their advocate.
Which means you have the power, really, to make a huge difference just by watching closely, providing the right diet and home, and knowing what professional help is needed.
Which brings us to a final thought. Knowing that your guinea pig's core instinct is to hide feeling unwell, how does that change the way you observe and interact with them every single day? Something to think about.
And just a reminder, everyone, this deep dive is for educational purposes. We're sharing general information from veterinary sources. If you are ever worried about your guinea pig's health, please contact a certified veterinarian immediately. They are the experts you need for specific advice and treatment.